like 5 days a week when I
My
got them.
brother's here with me saying he'll eat burritos 5 days a week. I hope I got that one recorded.
I've lost a lot of weight eating burritos, so I switched to those low carb tortillas and just.
All right, board wipe. Black white, but board wipes are good in. You're in a black white deck right now.
Oh, 6. Yeah, I mean it's a black. Yeah, it's a.
Otherwise, we got the vampire
That guy's not super
signpost.
strong. I don't think. I don't think black red's super strong.
I mean, this gives you something to do with the blood tokens.
Yeah, but
There's tons of things that make blood
he wouldn't
tokens.
take
It's sort
that
of
over
like
that.
the decay to this set. Hey, I'm Manadad. I'm here with my brother Brobi. One Kenobi. Is day 1 of the format. The matchmaking is working, he tells me.
Hey.
Just finished work here. Good old draft. I'm going to take the rare. Let's snag this rare. We'll see. There's a lot of blue cards here. I don't know if any of them are good.
It's not an exciting pack, so I think you're fine there.
Oh, you know, I was hearing that this guy is kind of underrated, the Hopeful Initiate. Maybe it's more of a constructed card.
It's easy to curve out with.
Super easy to train up. If we want to try to do some kind of black-white aggro.
Yeah, I think aggro is always so strong early on.
Passed it to me. We got this training knight, which I think is kind of underrated, maybe. And the shield basher.
The first deck I drafted, I got a bunch of those. Never got to play it, unfortunately.
Yeah, there were a bunch of problems with Arena today. Seems like they always have problems when they release a new set,
but I think white's a little open too, from what I've seen. So
there's that Groom's Finery. You talked me out of playing that in the sealed pool. You can go watch my sealed build.
But you are black white. The green white guy might be good. What's he do? Have four.
This is. I mean, it's just good on rate.
I just don't
it's good with the training. Well, this is pretty good. A 2/2 that can.
I don't think so.
Exploit a creature to make him lose a card.
3 drafts in, I think you'll see him a little later.
Okay. Just the lifelink. That's good in black white.
I think he's okay, but I think
you're right though. The paladin is probably. I do like the syncopate. I do think there's going to be a good control deck in this draft format. That's just my theory. Just because there's so many bombs too, like you need to be. Hey, Bride Gown and Groom's Finery is there.
Yeah, well, I mean, you take the Bride Gown.
Should we put the combo together?
But I don't know how good the combo is.
I mean, if you can get them both together, it's pretty awesome.
I think you just I guess take the
+2/+0 in first strike. This one actually seems way better than this one.
Better. I think it does.
I guess it doesn't get first strike unless you have the thing, though.
Yeah, you have to spend 4 mana to get it all equipped up. But it's a big.
You got to spend 8 total mana.
Yeah, but I mean, it's expensive. But if you're, if you got them together, they're playable.
You need to see plenty of blue here. All right, well,
that
we might wheel the vampires thing, and then we'll try it out. It's early on. There's evolving wilds. We'll destroy target creature. I guess. I mean, it's expensive, but like.
I think it's okay. I think it's right in the career bats there too, which plays black white. Okay.
Yeah.
Because of the life gain.
I mean, I think I'm just going to take a kill spell. It's too expensive, I guess. It's just why. The
career bat probably is a better card.
Probably. We're going to try not to get to a 6 mana, right? We're going to try to beat our opponents faster than that.
Right. Okay, so the 2/2 that comes back as the enchantment is the best card here, I'm pretty sure. You also have that ritual card again.
This guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah, it's good.
This is good too, though.
Not as good as the 2/2 that comes
blood
back
token
as
that.
Enchantment. Not in there.
Well, this is aggro. We're going aggro.
The 2 drops are missing a little bit.
There's another Bride's Gown.
Dang, they're gonna come to you. You might just get them stacked up. The Geist is okay for your deck because it plays with the courier bat, and if you're to go tokens, but no, the other one, the other Geist, the black one, the gluttonous.
Oh, gluttonous guest, yeah.
Yes, I'm sorry, but you could take the Bride's Gown here. You have 10 seconds to choose.
We're building this Bride's Gown deck. See if we wheel the coffins.
Adamant will.
Yeah.
Playable. So like a last included card.
I think we could audible into blue-white here.
Well, then take the spirit. Wait.
Take the spirit is not specific enough.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
The 33 spirit defender.
That guy's good. But also is same thing with the Geist at -2/+0 and comes back like that. That's a good card too. Blinding Geist. Yeah.
All right. Well, I ended up with it. Here we can take our training guy.
Yeah.
There's that Cradle of Safety.
Yeah, I think he's stick to white though.
Room's Finery, baby. Nobody wants them.
Unholy. Efficient.
Yeah, blue is way open here.
Blue's open early on.
Guess we'll just keep that in mind at this next pack here.
Yeah. Well, you took the green card like
4/5 for 4. Blood token payoff.
It's a hard pivot. Where are you at with your other stuff? You have
this Distracting Geist. It's pretty aggro.
Yeah, I would think that would be what you want.
Or we got the Infantry, which you like.
The Distracting Geist? I haven't had a chance to get him.
Oh no, maybe I just want to take the rare just in case.
Oh, I mean, you're not going to splash red, are you? Is it that strong that you're going to play vampires?
I could. Do I have anything that makes blood
You don't have that many vampires. It's the vampire payoff. Like, you can, if you were like white-black vampires right now, I'd be like, okay. But you're not. Like, and you don't have fixing.
What did it give me?
Distracting Geist?
Did it give me the Geist?
Yeah.
I clicked on the thing in the last minute, but alright. Guess they're working for you. We can get yet another Distracting Geist.
Well, I mean, when he attacks, he taps down a creature and he comes back as
This is white removal.
It's not better.
Ish. There's a blood token.
It's not good. Not good.
Thing.
The Recluse and the Distracting Geist are the ones in play. Like, that card's okay. Because it plays with blood tokens, but that's not really your deck right now.
I guess we're just on the Geist again.
I mean, it's not. The disturb cards are good.
Okay, well here's a black-white signpost.
Yeah?
Yeah, so take that.
You're laned right now.
It can be easier when it's early on in a set. Yeah, I like this Traveler. Essentially, they're going to sacrifice. It's a 2-for-1.
Yeah, it's gonna make them sacrifice a creature and you get 3/3 flyer.
Well, they sacrifice or they get a flyer, but I guess, yeah.
If you're backing your aggro deck up with it, doesn't feel bad.
Oh, there's that Fellstinger. I like that. What's this Archghoul? How often is that gonna hit? Yeah, it's more for blue-black for sure. Although I think we have a decent amount of zombies right now. Actually, we have 0 zombies. Never mind. We're about to have a zombie scorpion though. That's cool. Oh, but target creature gets -13/-13.
Yeah, that is good. That's one of the best black commons. I would take it.
I take it over the Fellstinger?
Yeah, it's instant removal. You're low on removal.
I'm super low on removal at the moment.
Alright.
Take another one of these Drog Skulls.
Yeah.
Unless you think we'd need to try and splash green.
Well, I mean, no. But
green has been pretty cut.
He's okay. I don't think he's worth splashing.
You don't like the 3/3 menace.
No, because you can only sack one a turn to it, so it's
Yeah,
only a 5/5.
attack is a 5/5 menace.
But
It just depends on how many blood tokens we got going
You're
around.
just
I'm
losing the blood
not
token,
that
though.
fan of this.
You're not drawing a card.
How many 3-drops
You're
are we
not
gonna
like
play?
getting advantage.
We have more than enough 3-drops here. Well, here's a gain life plus blood token payoff.
Well, if you gain life, but it's a two drop. I think 2-drops are kind of like Zagger decks are gonna feast here a little bit because just the lack of.
Still got the Undying Malice. I guess that's better if we had a bomb we were trying to protect. We could protect black-blue, I guess.
I don't know if that enchantment is good. The +1/+1.
I mean, it makes a 1/1 white spirit too.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad. I mean, that's good with the blood token decks. If you're gonna make blood tokens at all, it's like good.
Whereas this plays with the +1 counter synergies. Here's a lifelinker.
There you go.
Guess we're not taking these piercing lights. No one is.
They're not highly valued, I guess. They're mediocre.
We can have that. We have too many Griff Riders. We'll take one of these guys just in case. Ramble armor. Look, this was just in a set.
Ooh, what'd you get? Got a rare.
Voice of the Blessed. It is a gain life payoff. It's like a better what do you call it? What just happened? I selected it, right? Not letting me confirm pick. Oh, come on, Arena.
It did this to me, like flip screens or something. Like just change your deck out to this and that.
Come on.
It should auto select it if you like.
No, it was going to select a Griff Rider. Like I have too many flipping Griff Riders.
That would have been brutal.
Oh my gosh,
now
Arena.
You need to go in this Lifegain deck here. So that resolution is a good white removal spell.
Here's Retribution.
Down. Yeah.
Yeah. That's decent.
I think it's better than that 6 mana.
This is good with the training guy. Yeah, we're all in on life gain, I think. This is a life gain thing, although it's a blood token thing.
It's only a blood token life gain.
How good is the specimen? Because I feel like you can just really hold down the ground.
But I don't know if he's
super
better
defensive.
Than the infantry.
We're just maybe just do the bat. I've been passing these Edgar's Awakenings.
The bat's probably the best because you're trying to gain some life.
Oh, here's a 2/3 death touch, and you can gain life with it.
Yeah, that's not good. It'll go wait though. That'll come back to you. You just want to get the bat or the infantry. I think are the better cards.
Lots of bats around.
That's fine.
Just load the bats up. The R's on them.
That lifelink guy for 2/3 is probably your call here, or
well, it's not lifelink. It just makes you gain more life when you gain life.
He can give himself lifelink, which will trigger all that other stuff.
Oh, that's true. That's true. I already have one of them though. How many of those am I going to run?
I think you'd run 2, but you could take the guest.
Just take a 2-drop.
You have some better 2-drops though. I think that's one thing in your structure.
I think this is main deckable to aim for the head. Also got this exploit guy that you don't like.
He's good if you got something to.
We could put some of these 2/2s in the
graveyard. I guess.
Yeah, he's good with the skeleton. I mean, you can always just play him as a 2/2 vanilla. You don't have to exploit with him.
He probably is the better pick.
Here's just a life gain, repeatable life gain here. There's removal. There's the expensive removal. There's the skeleton.
I think the life gain guys.
Yeah, we're all in on the life gain, aren't we? So this is a great exploit creature here. The 1/1 that dies into a 2/2.
Yeah, he's good.
Undying Malice is pretty good with exploit also. I'm not going for the piercing light. I don't know. Do we have a first strike where a piercing light would be like really good?
I think it's just outclass, but here's one for you to have late.
Just take the hard removal. Man, you can get as many of these as you want in this pod. Adamant Will's pretty good for...
Or the training guy, or the 2-mana training guy, I guess.
Yeah. Combat Tricks would be good in this deck. There's the Skelly.
You like that Awakening card. I don't know what's going to make your deck, but I think you're pretty aggro.
I don't think we have enough to bring it back. I think that's more like a green-black card.
From the Recluse again.
And the Mind Leech, cool. Alright.
There you go. Lots of playables here.
A ridiculous amount of playables. We laned in pretty hard.
Yeah.
Not that we got hooked up though, really. Like we lucked into opening an on-color rare here with Voice of the Blessed, but I guess the Markov Purifier came to us. But not late.
Yeah, I mean I don't think there was a whole I don't think there was a better lane.
Okay, so Hopeful Initiate. I'm gonna try that. Piercing Light. We don't know. Traveling Minister, yes. Unholy Officiant. I don't know. 1/2 Vigilance.
I think it's okay.
Okay.
On these early decks.
Adamant Will. I'll definitely play one of those. Bride's Gown and
didn't get there because
we got one Groom's Finery and 2 Bride's Gowns.
Oh, you did. Oh, you did get a Groom's Finery.
But like, how much equipment do you want to put in your deck? I just don't think we're. Sorry, meme people. Well, I guess we'll get around to that meme later in the format. But I got to make cuts here. One thing, if
you can cut Adamant Will if you're not sitting on any power creatures.
But this is great for training. The Adamant Will.
And so yeah.
An indestructible, like you always just run one of these effects because you're gonna blank somebody's removal at some point with it.
Mm-hmm.
So it ends up playing as a counter spell or a kill spell, like as long as you got some skill with it. Nurturing Presence, I guess we're gonna cut that probably. But this is the 1/2 training that moves its creatures around, its counters around, which seems okay possibly. Boom Dissenter, I like. Mind Leech Ghoul, we think we probably don't need. And the 3/3 that does a 1-point drain, that's actually playable in our deck. Question is, when are we going to discard a card?
Only with the token, so it doesn't play.
I don't think we got there with the blood tokens, right? Because we just didn't get enough blood token makers. I mean, this thing can make a ton of blood tokens.
Only if you gain life, though, so it's like...
Yeah, we got to gain life twice, and then it becomes a 3/3, and then we get a drain for 5. I'll try it. It's uncommon.
Yeah.
Maybe just go 1 and 1 for these guys? I don't know.
How much is the Disturb is 5? Yeah.
This doesn't even fly. It does tap stuff down, though.
Right. I don't think its ability sucks. Like, not in an aggro deck, not on the curve out.
We got 3 bats we know we're going to run, so I think we just have to be really aggressive cutting here in the 3 spot.
Yeah, I think so, too.
Kindly Ancestor, 2/3 lifelink. That we like.
Yep.
This doesn't have to be played on 3.
I think you take that out, though.
I think... No, I think you want to...
exile a zombie?
Well, that hits plenty of stuff, right? Like, there's some really good bomb zombies that it could hit. But the main thing is actually is this persistent specimen? That's a skeleton.
It's mediocre to me.
You exile 2 cards from their hand, and that's like, I mean, maybe we're too aggro to want to do that, but there's just so many bombs. You need some way to get the bombs out of their hand. That we're not playing. Right, we didn't get enough zombies.
You like have a destroy all creatures card. So
we didn't get that death touch guy. That's too bad. Yeah, well, that's our backup switch. It can also destroy all creatures with mana value 2 or less. That kind of is a non-bow for our deck.
Well, you can also just slow roll it and just win the game that way too.
Go to 1 Heron of Hope for sure. For natural rescue.
The Heron Hope is lifelink, or you can
tap up to 2 target creatures you don't control.
I don't think it's good. It only has flash if you have a spirit, so you can only play it on their turn.
It's definitely a aggro curve out.
So it's like 4 mana, 1/2, tap 2. Sorcery.
How many spirits do we have? It's gonna be flashed a lot of the time, but not better than Bleed Dry or Innocent Traveler.
Yeah, I don't think so.
And this Nevelgast Beguiler.
That's mediocre too.
They don't really have a top end though.
I don't think you're really trying to tap down because you had a board wipe.
So these things, which one do we keep? The specimen?
I mean, I think you're trying to build an aggro deck backed up by board wipe.
The specimen's good with the board wipe. That's still 17 lands. We could probably go down to 16 easily.
Close, but I'd probably run 17 with the
board wipe.
With the board wipe being a 6, right? You don't have any
make room for the Nurturing Presence. Another flyer in there.
I don't know. I mean, you could go down to 16. Look at your card base, because it's best to do 8/8. Hold on, I gotta use Beth. Let's play a game against each other.
All right, we'll do a scrimmage. Go back to try to just run a one of the Frying Groom. Get him on these bats. And if you don't put the card into your hand, you may put it into your graveyard. Maybe that's better. Like a Surveil. Any zombies at the moment? We could go Mind Leech Cool. Archghoul of Thraben. Hard to know, hard to know. I kind of like this Nurturing Presence. Maybe we go down a land and put that in. Yeah, gotta remove some decks. All right, stay tuned, everyone. So I just got absolutely schooled by my brother. 0-2. Played Edgar on me twice. I think I'll put this game at the end.
Well, I lost my first 2 games when I started, and then I won 6 in a row. So just letting you know.
Yeah, well, that's variance for sure. For sure. But yeah, you're a good player. Your variance comes out in your favor. For me, I usually revert to the mean. If I have a good run, all of a sudden I go back to my...
Looks okay.
You know,
this looks pretty good, actually.
54% win rate, eventually.
This is a good curve out for you.
This is a good curve out for me.
So just make sure you play your planes.
Yeah, for sure. That would be... Oh, there's my board wipe back up here. That has lifelink? Yeah. course, they're red-black. They're probably gonna... Yeah, let's see there. They're ready to curve out themselves.
That card's insane.
That's when we passed. Could have been in that deck. I'm not that after playing 2 games now with this black-white deck. I mean, yours is obviously great because you have the really good rares. I feel like it's that synergy issue of you have to get the life gain enablers and the payoffs. If you just get the ones, if you just get one or the other, your deck stalls out.
I don't think there's a lot there to draft from. I'm like,
wow. Oh wow. I would have made that trade in a block.
He sacked him to take it out?
They sacked to take it out. They saw...
Go back and read their card. What was that? So
sacrifice a target -X/-X, where X is twice the number of blood tokens you control.
So it can do 2 damage with 1 blood token.
Yeah, well, it's not damage, it's minus, which is good.
I guess he's trying to bring him back at some point.
Maybe. Oh, well, they had that. That's a combo. Opponent looks like they know what's what here.
Oh, for sure.
Well, we can try to race him, though.
Yeah.
They can't get down a creature. Let's see. We could also board wipe. That dies to Path of Peril uncleaved, I believe. No blocks. That deals 4 damage, but it's really a 5-point swing. I got 2 of these in my sideboard. I wonder if I should be running them. My brother just took off. A 3/2 there. But we cannot play Innocent Traveler. Make him think we have a combat trick. These creatures are just underpowered. I think if you want to be aggro, it looks like vampires is where it's at. That was an insane play.
What happened?
You saw it. They like flipped this guy. They tapped their guy to remove my blocker. Oh, they went for the training guy, which is weird. Kept my lifelinker around. It didn't want me to give lifelink to something else, I guess. I guess I could have just lifelinked up the training guy, so maybe it was more of a trade for them to make that block. No blocks. That's a 5-point swing every time they attack with that guy, unfortunately. You get my second black real fast. The Doom Traveler will be good. Oh, here's the guy you didn't like. Now I'm getting close to this Path of Peril.
Play that one dude and...
Do I just hold these back?
One's a lifelinker, right?
No, just get the blood tokens. I can fly in with lifelink.
Yeah, I mean, I don't see why the lifelinker you're trying to block with him.
Well, I could double block on that because then I'm 1 mana away from a board wipe. So I was just thinking I just don't commit to the board.
Yeah, you can chump down here soon if once you think you're right on the board wipe, but you're like trying to get whatever is out of his hand. That you can double block here and kill the 3/3.
It's 3/3. I mean, yeah, or they have a combat trick.
Well, you're gonna board wipe soon anyway, right? Into.
I guess we'll
shake it out.
We can get him down to 1 creature and we get a black mana.
I think you'd still board wipe. I think you're that guy's really
3 for 1 myself.
Well, not necessarily. You're not winning.
Well, I could do a 4-point swing for every 2 that they do. Undying Malice, sure. Yeah, see, we got it. We got their trick. That guy's gonna come back unflipped though, right? Yeah. Frog Skull Infantry. Could blood this guy down and try to get a black mana.
I don't think that's a bad play. And then you could cast it.
That's what I needed to get rid of. I mean, now that lets me play the board wipe.
Oh yeah, because you only need 1 black to board wipe, do you?
But I don't have anything to play out after I board wipe.
Well, you wouldn't.
I could just make I
don't think
3 lifelink.
No. Well,
a 4/5 lifelinker here.
Because you're gonna board wipe. So, I mean, you can lifelink, and if you think that then that's better, then you can block and.
I think
no, you can hold back. You can just hold back and block.
Or I could just start hitting them for 4 in the air. If I put this on the Ancestor, I can block the 3/2.
You're gonna get hit for 4 back. You're gonna get hit for 4 back though.
They're only attacks with the Scavenger now.
You're trying to get them to play out their hand. I can see the advantages of that, but I feel like you just wanted to hold everything back.
They think it's a race, right? They think it's 2 for 2 every turn. Okay, see, we got another thing out of their hand. Yeah. Or we can just straight up destroy that. Oh, they got the blood tokens now, so we got to wait for them to flip.
Huh?
Or do we just go in now?
What are they doing with the blood tokens?
Well, they're gonna flip these guys.
Well, I mean, you could.
Then they have good attacks.
You could attack in and just wipe him out, but then he's gonna get more. You still have a good removal spell.
I still have a good removal spell.
You can just attack in and wipe board, I guess.
You think so?
I mean, I don't know what else
you're
doing.
They're down to 1 card in hand.
Yeah, basically. He's likely going to just be like, what the hell, I'm going to take that. Yeah.
See what they. We don't have anything to slam down. We'd like to be able to slam down the Innocent Traveler. That would be the game.
Just black mana off, like your most likely card to draw.
Got 40% lands in the deck right now. They're making tons of blood.
Well, they have to
okay,
have a card
so they can turn that into a 3/3 3 times. No, they're gonna do it when it can't even attack. Or does it get haste? Yeah, it does get haste. Next time I can kill that for 2, but not this turn. Oh, okay. That's aggressive.
They're hurt. They're worried because I won't win a game. Oh, why did they go their land go? That's ridiculous.
Yeah, I'm not sure what they're doing with that. Oh, this is a good draw though.
Oh yeah.
And I could give it lifelink.
Yeah, and you can still hold out the removal.
Do I even want to remove that? They can only animate it one more time at the moment. You discard one or more cards, create a 2/2 zombie token. Okay. So, but they don't have any cards to discard.
Yeah,
so...
they should never have played that land. That's crazy of them.
Battle of the Edgar Markovs. Yeah, here it comes.
Here it comes.
Even creates it tapped. I'm not really into this, how they create creatures tapped. I feel like they should find better ways if the card feels too powerful. Blood Fountain.
That gives them another one. And they can bring some creatures back. What's in their graveyard?
Yeah, they got a couple. They got a lot of creatures in their graveyard.
So I don't think you
removed the 3/3. They got the 4/4.
So I think you like hold your removal back.
Hold back the removal. Yep. Fine, because I can get in for another 4-point swing, so well, it would be nice to get one more swing in. Crazy, I have not drawn my second black card. Second black mana.
Yeah.
Really should have taken that Evolving Wilds. It's good even if you have a 2-color deck, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, they got a million blood. Not looking good unless we can get something to stonewall the ground. Maybe our 2/5. Yikes. Opponent's coming back from the board wipe. Blood Fountain. Well, really need that second black, please.
Well, you can remove the 4/4 and attack and plus.
I guess that's true.
Right. And you're just putting the heat on here.
We can trade out the Drogskull Infantry, I guess.
That's what it is. But you're going to get that enchantment back off of it and make a bigger creature.
That's true. Do I play out the plains just in case I get a 3-drop?
Mm.
I think so.
Yeah.
If I get a discard at this point, I guess I'm discarding the Innocent Traveler. Well, the problem is they got the Death Toucher coming back too. Gosh darn it. That's a good card.
I mean,
he's got the Exile clause.
You don't really care about stats on the Death Toucher.
They just took out my aura. It's gain life. It's like a vampire thing meets the Diregraph Horde.
It's decent in the format because of all the Disturb stuff.
Yeah. Too much incidental exile for Disturb to be good, maybe. We'll find out.
This dude has made
they made the blood deck.
I need blood deck tokens.
They filtered through their deck. They had 15 cards, we're at 21. They got a bomber in their deck, they probably found it by now. Maybe should have leaned into black-red. Called an audible in pack 2.
Well, this game's not over, but
I mean, if I draw my second black mana. They got 3 cards. The card advantage we could have gotten from that board wipe, I think. Heck of a game. This is what happens early in the format. People are still trying to figure out stuff, and the games are a little slower. I don't know. I mean, we kind of built as aggro as we could have drafted, really. I guess there were some 2-drops we let pass. No blocks. Transforms into trampling guy that pumps. Crazy. I got this Adamant Will. That's not a terrible draw. You can kill this guy, but they're going to hit for a ton of damage. I think they just got us.
You're dead. You're dead, dude.
Shouldn't have attacked there, huh?
Had the block, I guess.
Didn't do the math. I was like, I just got to keep the pressure on, or I'm not going to win.
Yeah. Well, he was wide.
They're gaining all the life and the yeah. This is a rare, of course. I was going to say this card has been pretty good for them. What if this was their pick one pack one? They just went all in on blood.
That enchantment.
Yeah.
I bet you they did. They looks like they're lined up.
Taking their time. Good game. You gonna try to finish me? This doesn't have lifelink. If this had lifelink, this would be pretty good. Yeah, okay. I think it's just over. I will cast this card though because I need to complete my quests. Oh, you have to attack with exactly 2 to flip that. I'm better off killing off the statue. But the statue can't transform anymore. Whatever.
You're dead, dude.
I'm dead. But if I wasn't dead, that would have been the correct block. I think this is not the deck for cleave. You know? I mean, I have a little bit that goes with it. I have the skeleton and I got all those guys that come back as auras, but like, I don't know, maybe we'll just totally wreck somebody with it at some point. That game was rough. We never got that second swamp. Maybe I should be, maybe I need to fix the mana base. When are you going to play out your Edgar deck?
Tonight, I guess. I mean, I'm wasting all this time right now watching you play.
Right, it's a total waste. Not for me. I'm learning things. You should coach Magic. You could get a sideline business when you're not.
Definitely no. No
the
way.
lawns. I'm curving out 1, 2, 3, but like.
I would have needed to capture that window a couple of years ago where I was.
Don't have. I could tap down this, but then you just block there. 1, 3 does not line up well for me. I mean, I guess maybe you just get it in the yard as an aura? Oh. For 1 attack? Another vampire deck, another red-black vampire deck here. Is the word out already here? The opening night? People have been playing all afternoon. They already know that red-black vampires is the best deck.
I didn't think it was super strong, honestly.
Up here in Platinum.
Because I thought the discarding a card part kind of made it weak. And the mana part. On the blood tokens.
With the Gift of Fangs. Like with exactly 2 creatures. Such a bizarre Do I keep the Heron back? I guess so. Then I have double blocks on there. There, guys. This must be the aggro card, the Alluring Suitor. Oh, okay. We're not going to transform these guys?
2. That's pretty crazy. He's got a crazy amount of mana.
Right, and it's going to look, they can give
and they can
each of these guys plus. I mean, I could trade.
You can double block down on one of them.
Yeah, I mean, this guy will come back as a 2/2, and that will come back as an aura. So
yeah, for sure. I think you take one out.
Take one out. They might have the combat trick though.
Game over.
Well, they're saving the mana. Uh-oh. That's even more scary.
I like it.
Casting something big red mana.
Should dump their hand if this is what it is.
You could probably build a mono red aggro deck in this format, huh? It's open enough. These guys.
Those guys probably play.
Got the Diagraph Scavenger. They're going to take out which of my Geists. They really hate that Distracting Geist. No, they're taking out the infantry. And they got a Mythic. Great. Good game. Took them long enough to dump that out. I mean, I guess I got a flyer, so I can hit that. I mean, look at this.
So
they're just.
That's what they're bugging about.
Yeah.
Well,
I need Board Wife up the top. Basically, is my only hope here.
We have lifelink here.
I could lifelink this and bat.
You can hit the Chandra.
I may as well. Both of the abilities are plus, though. That's a heck of annoying. What do I get? The Doom Dissenter? Or the Geist? The one that dies into a 2/2 is better.
Well, then...
But like, I guess I can take one big swing here, but I really need that board wipe.
For sure.
It really hurts that the uncleaved version 2 is doesn't hit 3 drops. Like, it looks like the 3 drops are really...
You can fly the Chandra off, though.
No, it's up to 3 now.
We have 2 flyers.
Oh, that's true.
They're saying your zombie can't block, eh?
Yeah.
They're pounding you.
Take a big hit here.
Yes, you are. You just need the board wipe.
Actually, I should have blocked there. Or no, they have this ability to pump it, so maybe that was good I didn't block.
Oh, they can pump everything, huh?
Oh, yeah. It actually might be 16 damage. Nope.
Oh, close.
And not a board wipe.
Well,
is there any scenario where I survive? I can play this Dissenter. And
play the other creature.
Or a lifelink. They have the pumps.
I don't think so. I think you're dead.
Alright, well, let's just get my quest done then. Oh, I should have played the planes.
Alright, dude.
Sick of watching me lose, I'm sure.
I want to play. I want to win games.
Yeah, you go play. We'll get you back on later when you know the format really well and can school us all. All right. Could still get board wipe off the top here.
You're still alive? Nobody has trample?
That has trample, but I think... Did I block enough? No. No, I needed to... If I had played that and lifelink, I would still be alive. Forgot that guy had trample.
I was trying to go, and then I was like, give one more game.
You had to just stay there and rub it in. Oh, brother. Thought I won a game with this deck. I can't believe I'm 0-2. Nobody's gonna watch this video. Unless I somehow rip off 7 wins, and then I'll have to, like, advertise it as the greatest comeback format has yet seen.
Unless your video contains that first game we played where I played all those bomb cards.
That's true. I should just put that in
order. It out.
Well, then it's just it's just me losing 4 games in a row.
The game, just put it out to see what would happen.
A lot of people don't watch the gameplay anyway.
Just want to come to your man.
If you're here after this many losses watching the gameplay, let me know. Leave a comment.
Just learning the set.
Right. You're down, I think. It's the most on the board. I drew this Nurturing Presence. I don't think it's going to be very good. Well, we didn't draw land.
I guess you can buff that 2/2.
Get 1 attack with it. Might have wished so I had the trainee down instead. I don't know. Yeah, I think the correct play was to get the trainee down. They might spend their removal on this guy, though. Ooh, still no mana. Think they got a nasty combat trick here?
You need to play a creature and buff your dude. It's a misplay.
That is a misplay. There's that 2 damage too, and if I had buffed the dude, he would still be with us today.
This is why I let you go, because this is how you
rip infantry. I'm spiraling. Look at this. I'm just losing to the gold player.
Yeah.
This is probably a mythic player that just was hanging out waiting for the new set to release. But
I'm playing in silver. Actually, I'm gold now.
You're now in gold.
Well,
once I hit platinum, I stopped winning as much. It's really fun when I'm not in platinum.
Won 6 in a row, so I went to gold.
And then I just stall out at diamond. What does this do? This says training.
The one that taps down, right?
That's a better 4-drop than our 2/3 lifelinker. 2/3 you have to pay 2 to make a lifelinker. That card's garbage. Black-white or red-white spells here. It looks like these flame breathers. Train up my guy. I got some kind of combat trick I need to watch out for. So that was going to gain life there. I could also have done the Bloodseeker. I don't have any way to train this knight at the moment. These, the one in red and the one in white that like can't attack very well.
So, yeah, that 3/3 is probably for the training.
So I can plus up my lifelinker. They could double block on it though.
You can plus up the flyer.
I could plus up the spirit, right?
The Griff.
Yeah. Then they trade here.
And then they trade off on the Griff Rider.
That's not terrible, right? Because they can make a 3/3 flying in the air.
Because then you're like threatening for 6 in the air every turn. They're going to lose to that. But
they only got 1 card in hand too. Oh wow!
They took it.
Okay. They want to race when it's 19-8. What do they got here? Okay, they got a big pump.
We can chumpy with your Skelly. Oh, you can't?
No, they can't because they made it flying. Still getting stuck on the black mana, man.
What's that? The Night Brawler do? Or what's the white card you got? You got a 2. What's the white card you have?
This is the one that taps stuff down. It'll be good next turn. I mean, they're not going to kill us here, so we can again offer a trade. Get them down pretty low.
3/3s.
We've got this. If they attack on the ground, we gain 2 life from the ancestor. Wow, they took it again. They don't have any cards in hand. What's their plan? Just to come fly us for 5? How many times can they pay? They can only pay once. They can fly us for 6 here.
Plus a pump?
Plus if they draw a spell, I guess.
Oh, they have +1.
They got 2 pings, so they'd have us down to 1. With any kind of spell, and if it's a pump spell, we lose.
Ooh. They're playing it dangerously.
They're playing it right to the edge.
They're playing it like
they have not conceded though, so that's That's not great.
They're right in your wheelhouse if they're your type of player.
Playing it right to the edge.
Right to the end.
Oh, yeah. They had that. What a top deck.
Oh, that's how we're going to destroy.
Oh, but they don't have the white mana.
Oh, that one gets flying, though. You can't block it.
No, it doesn't get flying.
Only one.
They didn't have the white mana.
One. Oh, so you can block everyone else except for the 6/6?
Yeah. Well, they're not attacking with everyone. They have 4 blockers. Do we have enough? If we lose this guy, do we have enough? Are we wide enough? Because we can tap one down too, so...
Yeah,
I think we got him.
Big time.
Good game.
You just gotta tap the flyer and fly in. There you go.
Hey, I got a win. I got a W.
It's worth some gems.
Okay. Oh yeah, I kept meaning to switch out and add another swamp to this deck. Clearly the shuffler thinks we don't have enough swamps. Well, we're going to do the PVDDR plan of if we only need one thing, we're going to keep the hand. We need a black mana. We got the Drog Skull. We got the Nurturing Presence. A little wombo combo. Binding Geist. Huh. Comes back. No. Can't quite do this and that. I'm annoying. Oh, okay. Maybe I can do this and that. Having a 1/1 spirit to block here is a lot more palatable. Oh, except they can do that. So no blocks, I guess. Wanderlight Spirit. Wow. I guess we'll get our Beguiler at some point. Only block creatures flying. Oh, I guess I could have attacked there. Let's see what they minus, though. We might get a decent... Wow, okay. They knew this was going to be a good card. They gave it sweet animation. Oh, they didn't want to sacrifice their Binding Geist? Are they attached to that Binding Geist? Oh my goodness. Turn off the message pings. All right. Let's block here. Got me there. Really in a rough state on mana-wise. I guess one more black, one more land of any type. Of course they're going to get a 2/2 zombie back. Oh my goodness, yeah, they're dumping their hand. Hopeful Initiate. I don't have much choice but to just try and get down. Blockers. The crazy, it's like a centaur horse man guy. Crazy stuff here. We faced an opponent yet who isn't playing black? Kill this thing by now. We can kill that. And then, yeah. Oh, but that gets to transform? Great. Wunderbar. We somehow have to draw exactly land board wipe. That ain't it. Block, 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 take 3. We're still just dead though. But I'll play it out and get some quests. What are people thinking of this set? This is the only thing you've seen so far? Just watching this video? Probably you watched a bunch of other people's videos by the time you got down here. But I thank you for joining and for watching so long. Yeah, we definitely did. Let's plus up there. Gotta get those quests, people. Alright. Is that 1 and 3, 2 and 3? Not a great start to the format. But we learned some important lessons. Mostly about what not to play. Take a look here. And stick around, I'll put the games I scrimmaged with my brother here at the end. You want to see what a good black-white deck looks like. We had 7 swamps, that's not terrible. I mean, we needed to hit our white stuff to hit Voice of the Blessed. That never did anything for us. Boy, the right deck, that would have been good. Maybe you have to go white-green with that. Yeah. I think the black-white deck is a loser. I'm going to try not to play it until I can see a little more data. But anyways, that was the draft token, so the gem positive on that one, kind of. But anyways, thanks for joining me here in the attic. I've been Mana Dad. Remember, Magic is a game so fun, even dads can enjoy it. Adios. Record this, why not? A little bonus video. Scrimmage against the Mythic brother. Well, I can cast Voice of the Blessed on curve. He turned off his audio. Game does seem to be running smoother with this update. Maybe it's just because I'm playing a lot on my phone, I don't know. Got removal, he's definitely going to kill this. Just watch me build this deck. No blocks. Wedding announcement, yikes. So... First attack with 2 creatures. Draw a card. Or we don't have anything that gains us life. This deck is looking pretty bad by the minute. Make them sacrifice the 1/1s. He just wants that in the graveyard. 1/3 of pocket. Holy moly. You got Edgar? Popping an Edgar on me? I got curved out on here. It doesn't have any vampires. I get to draw a card though. And all his rares against me. Our rare's doing nothing. There's our lifelinkers. Oh my goodness. What happened? Oh, it flipped. Oh, that's good. Huh. I think we're still just dead. I don't know how we get through this. That's a 3/6. Don't have any good blocks for that. Block there. Block there. Block there. Block there. Take 6. Who knows what kind of combat tricks he's got. Oh, he can put a +1/+1 counter on it. Shoot. Screwed that one up. Oops. Let me transform that. Maybe I needed that guy to block. I don't know. What I really need is my board wipe off the top, honestly. That's the only thing that saves me. Do that block. And, block. Block. Yeah, we're still dead. If I take this guy off of the... That. I'm gonna do that. Take 4, go to 1. He's got a pump. Board wipe. Board wipe. Oh, it would have been so good if I got the board wipe. He knows he's got the board wipe in my deck too. Alright, well. He had zombies, right? These zombies? Vampire Noble. The skeleton, I guess he didn't. We need the anti-vampire cards. Just run it back. I'll keep this. Got the Minister. Of course, he's got the 1/2. Alright. Well, we can make a 2/2. Activate only the sorcery. So I guess I should have activated it there. Huh. So we do have the board wipe in here. Maybe we just slow roll this here. Specimen's okay to kill. Let that kill his big bombs. Huh. Well, or we could just start. No, we need another mana to start the Lifegain engine. Huh. Become indestructible. That's great. Guess we need to bleed that dry. Take a couple hits from it. Alright, here's the Lifegain engine. But they do have to pay ahead of time. Just block with the specimen, I think. There's Edgar. Okay. Perfect. Yeah, do we just board wipe now? Guess we'll gain some life here. We're gonna go down fighting. Yeah, the minus doesn't even really get rid of Edgar properly. He's suspicious. Cleave, please.
You will serve me well.
Fortunately, they get to build back. Got a persistent specimen that we can up. Ugh. Rough. Got two of those too. Oh no, that's not the one that you sacrificed two to, luckily. Oh great, a mana. Oh, we can double spell.
You fight
And it gets an animation for a 1/1 token. Come on. A nasty, juicy sound effect when you crack those blood tokens. Maybe I should have been patient and waited for a flyer to put this on. Edgar's back. Back again. Edgar's back. He brought some friends. Probably shouldn't have attacked there. Huh. Okay. I've got lifelink. Oh, he's not attacking. Oh, he can't attack with that one. Take lots of damage. And just keep drawing lands. Flooding out, flooding out. See, this is where I need the blood tokens to help me with the flood outs. Innocent traveler. Well, I don't want to sacrifice that yet. Wow, more land. Green her up. Schooled, absolutely schooled.